Welcome to NNDAQ. Visit NNDAQ.com, the world's first name-based exchange. Every name has a value. Trade it. Trade name shares of personal names, national names, cities, and organizations. NNDAQ Incorporated. The name NNDAQ stands for National Name Dealers Automated Quotations. Company slogan: Every name has a value. Trade it. Incorporated in Delaware, United States. All trade settlements are denominated in USD only, zero foreign exchange risk. Currently, only virtual, simulated trading is available. NNDAQ is presently in beta. Desired future NASDAQ ticker symbol is NNEX. NNDAQ Incorporated hopes to use NNEX as its NASDAQ ticker symbol if and when it pursues a future listing. No listing plan, registration statement, or ticker approval exists at this time. NNDAQ Incorporated is not currently listed on any stock exchange. This is not an offer to sell or a solicitation of an offer to buy any securities. What is NNDAQ? NNDAQ is the world's first digital name trading platform, where names are listed, priced, and traded as NID-based digital assets. Participants buy and sell name shares based on publicly perceived market value, settled exclusively in US dollars. NNDAQ name shares are not designed or intended to constitute securities under U.S. federal securities law, and they confer no ownership rights over any name or entity. Mission: to create the world's first digital trading platform where every name, whether a person, a nation, a city, an institution, or any other entity, has a measurable, tradable market value, denominated exclusively in US dollars. Disclaimer: this platform is currently operating in virtual, simulated mode only. Nothing stated herein constitutes investment, legal, or financial advice. List your name. Any individual, government, or institution may register their name as a tradable asset on NNDAQ. Value reflects market perception. Share price is determined entirely by market supply and demand. As name recognition grows, market demand may rise, however, no price appreciation is guaranteed. Past performance is not indicative of future results. USD only. All transactions are settled exclusively in US dollars. No cryptocurrency, no foreign exchange risk. Platform-bound registration within the NNDAQ platform. Each personal name entity is linked to the creating user's account. NNDAQ makes no representations regarding rights to any name outside of the platform. Tradable name asset categories: personal, social/online channel, geographic name, government body, natural place, building and structure, political, education, organization, corporation, association, intellectual property, event, religious institution, ment. NNDAQ uses a unique system called NID, Name ID. Each asset gets a structured ID made up of 4 parts: class, country, category, and sequence. This ensures every name is unique, secure, and globally organized. With a 12-digit sequence, the system can support up to 999 billion assets. NID is the core engine behind NNDAQ. NNDAQ's NID system doesn't just identify assets, it controls who can create them. Only assets marked as open can be created freely by users. And this applies to just a few categories. But most classes and categories are restricted. Assets like countries, corporations, and public institutions can only be created after official verification. That's why NNDAQ is actively building partnerships with national governments for official identity validation, local banks for official identity verification and local transactions, and a U.S. settlement bank for global USD flow. This system ensures that every important asset is trusted, verified, and fully compliant. In short, NID is not just an ID system, it's a global governance framework. For Class P, personal, NNDAQ allows detailed personal information to be set for each individual entity. These personal details are fully documented with personal codes and subcodes, available under the Personal tab on the NID system page at NNDAQ.com. Multiple selections are allowed. For example, a single person's entity can indicate that they are both a politician and a movie star at the same time. However, there is one very important rule. Users cannot set this information themselves. Personal profile details can only be assigned after official verification, strictly validated by either national governments, for official identity validation, or local banks, for official identity verification and transactions. This ensures that every personal profile on NNDAQ.com is trustworthy, accurate, and officially confirmed. For Class O, C, and A, organization, corporation, and association, vertical information can only be assigned after official verification, strictly validated by either national governments, for official identity validation, or local banks, for official identity verification and transactions. These vertical details are fully documented with vertical codes and subcodes, available under the Vertical tab on the NID system page at NNDAQ.com. NNDAQ currently operates in simulation mode only. No real money is involved, and it is not registered as a money services business. Name shares do not represent equity, ownership, voting rights, or any legal interest in any person, name, or entity of any kind. The regulatory classification of NNDAQ instruments as securities has not been determined by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. Users are strongly advised to seek independent legal and financial counsel before participating in any aspect of the NNDAQ platform. Unlike traditional stocks, NNDAQ name shares carry no ownership of the name, person, or entity, no dividends or profit distributions, no voting rights or governance authority. An NNDAQ name share represents only the market-perceived value of a name, nothing more. Purchasing a name share confers no ownership, no legal rights, and no claim whatsoever over the name or its bearer. NNDAQ is currently in beta. Virtual trading only. NNDAQ currently operates in virtual trading simulation mode only. All account balances and deposits are simulated credits generated within the platform. No real currency is deposited, transmitted, received, or held at any point. No actual financial transactions occur. NNDAQ is not registered as a money services business or money transmitter with FinCEN. Live trading will not be activated until all applicable regulatory, AML, KYC, and banking requirements are fully satisfied. Live trading notice. Live trading is not yet available. Activation requires banking partnerships and full regulatory compliance, including AML, KYC, and SEC review. NDAQ will enable live trading only after all such requirements have been met. How to IPO and how to trade. Trades on NNDAQ are conducted between entities, not between individual user accounts. Follow the steps below to get started. Each entity supports multiple managers. Only the entity creator can assign and remove managers. Every entity for which you are assigned as a manager can trade with any other entity. Trading is always between entities, never between user accounts directly. Each entity has its own virtual trading section, account, buy, sell, history, and live trading section, account, buy, sell, history. Here are the steps to IPO and trade. 1. Create account and sign in. 2. Create an entity. 3. Assign yourself as manager. Note: once you create an entity, 2 accounts are automatically generated. Each entity receives 1 virtual trading account and 1 live trading account. Currently, only virtual trading is available. Live trading is not available. Point 4. Virtual trading setup, one-time process, deposit virtual cash, $1,000, issue initial shares. 1,000 shares times $1 equals $1,000. One button click. 5. Set publicly listed shares. Once you list at least 1 share, your IPO is complete. Other entities can then buy and sell your listed shares. The desktop browser version, PC UI, provides access to all features, including entity creation and trading. The mobile browser version, smartphone UI, supports trading functions only. Please note that entities cannot be created within the mobile UI. The Trade UI is fully optimized for smartphone screens. Thank you for watching. Visit NNDAQ.com. Every name has a value. Trade it.